Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lolita, and in today's video I am going to share with you what it's like to be a registered nurse in Los Angeles, California. I can tell you there is a huge difference between the northern part of California versus the southern part of California, and between LA, Las Vegas, Scottsdale. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Working in the Los Angeles area, I've learned a lot. Also working in different departments of the hospital, and I have learned to adapt. Working at Harbor-UCLA, that was an experience in itself. I learned a lot there. It's a trauma level 1 hospital, and it's a county hospital, which means that you get a lot of patients that don't have insurance, patients with multi-organ failures, and I worked there in the ICU, and so I saw a lot of motor vehicle accidents, and it was very busy. It was a very busy hospital. So if you like that fast pace, that is such a perfect environment for you. I also worked at Kaiser Permanente in West LA for 13 weeks. I did an assignment there. It wasn't very long, but it was fun. They love their nurses there. I got to use for the first time Epic, and that's such a good healthcare computer system to use. Very nurse friendly. It's very easy to use compared to the other computer system. And West LA is very crowded, a lot of traffic, and definitely not a smooth drive to go to work. If you are a permanent staff, they have great benefits. They offer a pension plan. They offer a very competitive pay rate, pay scale. If you work for them, congratulations. It's a very, very awesome company to work for. I also worked in a surgery center in Beverly Hills. That was probably one of the funnest job I've ever gotten. Just because it was fun just watching all the surgeries happen. And I was the pre-op nurse and the PACU nurse and the peri-op nurse. So I got to do a lot of things. I love the job, unfortunately, because it was in Beverly Hills and I used to live in Redondo Beach. The drive literally from Redondo to Beverly Hills took, I don't know, an hour, hour and a half, and it wasn't even that far, maybe, 20 miles. Anyway, so that was the reason why I quit the job, because of the commute, and that was not gonna happen every day. So yeah, it was fun while it lasted, and I worked for Dr. Charles Lee, and he had a lot of patients even coming from Canada and all over the world to get their surgeries done at the surgery center. A lot of the patients got to stay in hotels nearby, so it was a VIP treatment he had for patients there. It was a lot of fun. So anyone who works in surgery centers, I'm sure you guys love it, but a lot of times they don't pay very well, so there's the comparison, right? I also worked at Little Company of Mary in Torrance, California, and then once in a while they would float me to the sister hospital in San Pedro. I worked in the ICU, so it was okay. It's a small hospital, so it was fairly easy, and it's a community hospital, so the acuity wasn't very high, but floating to different hospitals I did not like. The staff there, a lot of them, they have been working there for a very long time, so it was more like a family knit environment. Otherwise, yeah, it was really fun. It's Torrance, California is situated near Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach, and Palos Verdes, that area. Cost of living is high. I guess cost of living is high everywhere in Los Angeles, but there's tons of things to do in that area. And there's a lot of hospitals in that area as well, and it's easy to get to the beach. That was a really good hospital to work for if you like small community hospitals. I also worked in Inglewood, California, a hospital called Sentinela. That was so much fun because I love working with the people there. The staff is great. It's also a community hospital, so the acuity isn't as high as the level 1 trauma hospital like at Harbor-UCLA, but you do get patients that are very sick because of where it's located. And I didn't work in the ICU there. I worked in telemetry. That was fairly busy, but it was a lot of fun. The hospital does get a lot of travelers. People there are super nice. A lot of them have been there for a very long time. So again, you get that family-oriented environment in that hospital. Actually, there is no but. It was a fun hospital to work for. And I met a lot of people there that I still keep in touch, actually. Such a good hospital to work for if you want to make a difference. And then I also worked as a traveler, MLK, Martin Luther King Jr Hospital in Los Angeles, California. That was very sketchy. So you come out of the hospital, you actually have to get other people to walk with you to your car. But it was a great experience. It does get a lot of travelers, and I was one of them, among others. It just opened up, actually, that hospital, maybe a few years ago. No, I'm sorry, maybe 5-6 years ago. Anyway, that hospital is located in a not so great area, so just kind of be careful. Otherwise, if you really want to make a difference, there are a lot of sick people that go through the hospital. The staff is great there. It is located in a not so good area, so just be careful when you are a night shift and you have to walk out to your car by yourself. You can call security and have them walk you to your car. I'm glad they opened that hospital back up because it was closed for a very long time and the community does need it. So hopefully it stays open, and it is a great source for the community, that's for sure.